I'm here as an ambassador for the British Asian Trust, specifically working for mental health awareness, raising awareness here in Pakistan, in fact all of South Asia. Today I'm here at AAS, which is a drug rehabilitation center for little children. There are 20 kids here, mostly all of them under the age of 15. It's been an amazing, amazing experience. Also a little bit sad and scary, but also just an experience that makes me feel that we are doing the right thing. I'm with the right association, I'm with the right organization. Helping these kids in many, many ways. You know, there is one part of just with addiction, which is rehab, obviously. You know, you take the children away or take the adults away from the drug use. But it's not just that. There are so many things that are a part of it. Mental health being the biggest one. The kind of trauma these kids have gone through in their environments, in their families, on the roads. Some have been born on the roads and then brought here. Some of them have been left by their families. Some of them have run away. Some of them have been abused so badly. I mean, there are stories that I want to tell, but I don't think I'll be able to because they're so scary. But some of them have been abused so badly, sexually abused, physically abused. And one can only imagine the kind of mental trauma and emotional trauma that they're all facing. And then you have the British Asian Trust, which is making organizations such as us, giving them the kind of resources that they need to help these children, you know. Whether it's, I was seeing them do art therapy, talking to them about what it means, what they've drawn, what colors they've used and what it reminds them of, talk therapy. There are so many things that I've seen over here that make me feel like, yeah, we can actually help these children. And apart from that, there have been success stories, which I think is huge. So many of these kids are now at a level where they can now go to school, or they can go to part 2 of the rehab. There are so many, in fact, I met 2 boys who have gone through this process, and now at this age, they're in their late teens. They've come here to work for these kids because they want to give back. So I mean, these are success stories, and honestly, that is what we all are here for, that we see more and more of these kind of success stories. Well, first things first, I have actually been trying in my own way to talk about mental health and how important it is and how important it is for us to talk about it. And the biggest thing, which is that we see, in fact, world over, but we specifically see in our part of the world that there is major stigma attached to it. There's shame attached to it. So if you're going to a psychiatrist or a psychologist, iska matlab hai ki aap pagal hain. Are you mad? Is there something wrong with you? But you're blessed. You should be very happy. You're alive. You are healthy. This is something we hear on a daily basis. And because I personally have gone through it myself, and I dealt with how people saw me or spoke to me, I knew that there was something wrong. I knew that here I am, someone who's educated, who was going through this at a much later stage in life, so I was empowered enough to do the research, have awareness, go to the doctors that I could go to. But there are countless people who are unable to do that. So I think it's very important in a place like Pakistan, people like me talk about it. We talk about it not in a shameful manner, but in a proud manner. Yes, I may not be mentally well, I may be going through something, and I am aware of it, I acknowledge it, I recognize it, and I will get help for it. And that's not a bad thing, because if I had a cut on my hand and it was bleeding, I would do whatever I can to make the bleeding stop. It's that simple, but it's not. So with mental health, another thing is a lot of the times you can't see it. You can't see the bleeding, you can't see the pain. So when you know, you feel that I need to play my part, whether it's through volunteering. You can do so many things. You can help raise funds. They need education. It's not just that they need to be in rehab. They need education. They need to finally get back on their feet and off the roads. I think those are the ways, and I guess with you guys, I mean, I'm just so happy that we're doing this today. I'd like to do it way more often, inshallah.